Hello everyone, my name is Maddie and welcome to my first video. So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about how my 3 months of binging during quarantine helped me change my toxic weight loss mindset. So it's like when you're trying to do something and you're trying really hard to do it. And for the most part, you're doing a good job. But part of you is telling yourself that something is off and something's still missing. But you don't know what it is until you fail terribly. And this is exactly what I experienced. I know it sounds ridiculous. Even though I gained some weight back, I'm still really happy. Because now I'm more aware of my problem. And as long as I know what it is, now I can fix the root of the problem. And this really got me thinking that I should make a video to share my story. So before this whole COVID thing, I was already on a weight loss journey where I went from 305 pounds all the way down to my lowest weight of 170. Now, when I first started losing weight, I concentrated a lot on the numbers on the scale, and the number of calories I was putting into my body. I thought that if I worked out hard and ate less, that would help me hit my goal faster. I repeated this vicious cycle and finally developed a toxic mindset and an unhealthy relationship with my body. And then, in my city, Calgary, we went into lockdown and all the gyms were closed. And it became really difficult to continue working out, so I gained about 20 pounds in only a few months. And looking at the scale, saying 190 pounds, that is when my mentality really took a hit and my self-talk became extremely toxic and harmful. Then I went home for a visit, and that is when I seemed to lose all sense of self-control I thought I had. I started to binge eat, especially since I had my mother's delicious home-cooked meals that I missed so dearly. I did everything to convince myself that I was still healthy. I said, my body will maintain its weight, or I gained enough muscle so whatever weight I do put on, it'll be easy enough to lose. I came up with whatever excuse I could in order to avoid looking at the problem. I continued to think it was okay to eat whatever and whenever I wanted. During this time, I completely avoided the scale, because I knew if I looked at that number, I would return back to that harmful self-talk. Now, you might think I should feel devastated for gaining 50 pounds in 3 months, and at first I was. But by this point, something in me had also changed. I was tired of not loving myself. So instead of talking down to myself or crying over the amount of weight that I gained, I asked myself this question: what was the reason I wanted to lose weight in the first place? The answer I came to after some time of thinking was that I wanted to appeal to others, that I didn't feel beautiful at 305 pounds. Looking back now, I don't see this, for me, as a very valid reason or motivating reason to lose weight, and that's why it didn't stick. Now coming to terms with that really took some time and careful, loving steps. I asked myself why I really wanted to change, and not in a negative way. After addressing that, I asked myself what I truly wanted for me, not for other people. And so that's the reason this time I decided I wanted to truly be healthy, both in mind and in body. And I know that building a healthy mindset is going to be more of an uphill battle to overcome. And I think the way to go is to start changing up my routines. Well, everyone says that you have to find a routine that works for you, but it wasn't that easy for me. It took me a little bit to figure out what worked for me and what didn't. Now, I'm nowhere near perfect, and I'm still working on building a healthy foundation for both my mind and my body to grow, but it's just a matter of time. I've already noticed a few changes. Before, if I gained weight or saw that number on the scale stay the same, as I said before, I would feel stressed out or depressed. But now I'm working on positive self-talk, like progress takes time. As long as I keep up this daily routine that I have, it's only a matter of time before I see that number change. I say loving and caring words to myself rather than hate-filled, worthless words. I feel that staying on top of things that I need to do throughout the day has significantly reduced the amount of stress that I feel. By taking the time to finish and do my work, I usually have time by mid-afternoon to do things that I enjoy, like reading, learning something new, or even working out. And now on the weekends, I enjoy trying new things with my partner, like going hiking in beautiful mountains or trying something new, instead of feeling exhausted from a stressful work week where I didn't practice good self-management. For me, having my mind and body accustomed to this new schedule has significantly helped improve my mental health. I don't have the urge to binge eat as often as I did before. I'm beginning to feel like I'm in a happier place overall, and that has changed so many aspects of my life, including my self-confidence. I would love to share my new journey and show you guys what I do in my life, and I hope we can learn and grow together. So to see more videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, leave a comment below on what helps you with your mental health, and maybe you'll help someone else. All right, bye for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video.